Hello, Box1 here, and apologize if it's blurry. I don't know why that's going on, but currently I'm working on this base and kind of a display stand for this thing. You can see I kind of removed the back of it, and that's actually hanging on here, and that's where the small ship will go. The big one will be slightly lower, but it'll be on there as well. And I'm working on this. I have the Technic done, and I have the surrounding stand done, because this is way too thin to actually stand up on its own with the big thing on it. And yeah, no voiceover this time, just a little video. I'll show you the base right now as well. Here we go, made of white and not black. I was going to use black, but I don't have any black because I used it all. But this is not going to be visible in the final thing. I have like probably a tiny little space to do some like sand, which is why I got all my sand parts out and beige and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to put those together. Then I'm going to work on tiling and just terrain work. And then I'll show you what it looks like. And we have attached the two. And you can see I used a bunch more plating to kind of finish that off. And now it's about 1 2/3 plate high. It is blurry on my camera, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just the lighting and the day, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I'll try and fix the lighting and show you again. And I don't know if that's any better. I tried to fix the lighting. Don't know if it worked or not, but you can see it does look pretty good. I will say that. Try to quickly fix the lens a little. There. Yeah, and I think next I'm going to add some of the sand detailing and then some plating as well on the sides to finish off the rim of it. And then I'll put on the ships. And there we go. We have the sand detailing on there. I don't think there's any white left over that you can see, or at least not clearly. And I think it looks quite good like this, actually. And now, all I have to do, add tiles. I'm going to add this on, and then finally, I'm going to add this thing on. So, let's go add the tiles and this thing on, then I'll get back to you, and then finally I'll add this. And here we go. Very nice. It looks quite good up there. And I also tiled off the sides, and well, I used the pieces I could, and I think it turned out pretty good. Kind of, I use these grills to kind of imitate the ones they use on the Star Wars dioramas that they did. And I think it turned out quite nice, which I already said. But the ship looks good up there. Now, to do the hard part, and also make it so it actually makes sense and isn't too close, which is going to be a whole other thing, because originally I was going to take off these plates and attach it there if it'll focus, but that's way too close, because these can't even attach. So now I'm going to have to attach it here, or if I have to, even lower, which I don't think I will, because that's a bit unstable. So I'm going to have to figure out how to attach it to this, and hopefully it doesn't fall apart completely. And catastrophe. It fell apart a bit, but this is repairable. I'll repair it. I probably will reinforce the joint connection here, and maybe lose a couple these engines for some weight reduction or something like that. Okay, quite a bit while later, I had to repair basically half this thing, and I did modify it. Actually, I modified the bottom quite a bit to be able to have a larger surface area take up this, and now it is stable somewhat. If you move it like 2 degrees to either side, it will fall and completely obliterate itself, but it is stable where it is. The only reason it's unstable is because of how thin this is. It is only, I think, 8 studs wide, which is unfortunate, but also I use so many white pieces in both of these builds, as well as so many black and so many red and so many other colors that I would have used for the base, that I couldn't make it much longer. Once I get another like bucket or something, or I get a couple more pieces, enough to kind of extend it, I'll probably have like a little extension here, or maybe I'll have like a little plaque or something weird, and then another on the other side, just to kind of keep the weight more distributed and just keep it safer. But when it's on a stable surface, even like on a carpet like it is here, it only needs to lean up against a wall slightly in order to not fall over. I'm quite actually happy with this, despite it being unstable. And I know in the video where I showed this, and I said it could fit a minifigure, I didn't show the minifigure. And I actually didn't even make a minifigure. I completely forgot somehow. But I think we're going to do that now, because I think that would be fun. We have the basic minifigure. He just has like some city stuff, from the city lava stuff. He has these goggles. He has a scarf, basically just to hide his yellow under city pieces. And then he has the Luke Skywalker head. The only thing I'm missing is a helmet for those things. And I have a black one, but I looked and it doesn't really look too great. It looks cool, but it doesn't look great. So we're going to crack open this, find our old Adventurers helmet there, and put that on. And while it doesn't completely match in terms of color, the top being old brown and the bottom being reddish brown, I think it looks like a pretty cool minifigure. And time to put him into his ship. And there we go. Probably one of my favorite custom figures in there. I really just like how he looks. I do like this guy a bit better, because, I don't know. Anyway, I think this looks quite good. I'll show you a full view. And we have the biggest MOC I have ever made, and probably will ever make for a while now. Definitely over 1,000 pieces, and definitely over like 5 to 10 hours of time. So, I do hope you enjoyed. Basically just a continuation video, actually, like a part 2 type deal. Because, well, I don't know why I split it up, but I did. Because this is like 2 days later. But I do hope you enjoyed. I shall see you next time. One of my favorite MOCs. Goodbye.